Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I wanted to show you all the foods that I eat in a day to help me gain healthy weight. So of course, before I eat anything, I always take my liquid multivitamin called NutriBurst. It's packed with tons of minerals and fibers and so forth, and I just love it. I love liquid. I hate taking pills. Okay, to start with breakfast, I like to use this instant oatmeal because it has fiber and protein in it. And when it comes to gaining weight, protein is our friend. So we have to make sure we get our protein as much as possible in each meal. I usually like to take 2 packets of the instant oatmeal and pour it into a bowl. I'm just a little greedy, so I take on 2. And then I just add some water. I pour enough to make it look like it's swimming in the water. That way I know it won't be too soupy or too, mushy. And then I just put it in the microwave for 3 minutes. And this is how it looks. And then I just take some of this granola vanilla almond mix and I put it on top of my oatmeal because I just love that crunch with the softness of the oatmeal. It just does something for me. And then I just pour in a generous amount on top just to give it that crunch. And then I add on some strawberries for the sweetness and also some bananas because you have to get some of your fruit in daily as well. And then lastly, I add in some agave, the blue agave, just for that last bit of, sweetness that you might want on top. It's preferably what I like. You can do honey or something else if you like, but this is what I like to put on my oatmeal in the day. Then last but not least, I like to add 2 eggs because, like I said before, you got to pack on that protein to pack on those pounds, and eggs gives you a good source of protein. And I like to add black pepper for seasoning on my eggs because it's just something I enjoy on top of my eggs. And then that's it. That is my breakfast for the day. So when it comes to gaining weight, you have to eat often. So I usually eat snacks in between my meals. And here I eat green apples with peanut butter. And peanut butter is packed with a lot of protein, which we need. And it's delicious as well. And very healthy. Okay, and next for lunch, I like to make some brown rice with the whole grains because that's good for helping gain weight. And I also make some shrimp, the medium shrimp. I usually cook about 12 to 19 pieces of shrimp. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's not. And I put the rice in the pot, boil it for maybe 20 minutes, and then I saute my shrimp. I put seafood seasoning on it and a little bit of olive oil, and it comes out delicious. And then I add my rice to the bowl. I try to fill it like almost all the way to the top, so I know I could get like a 1.5 cups of that, and it makes me full. Then I add my arugula. I usually always add some type of fruits or veggies into all of my meals because I know that I'm staying on that table that they always gave us in like school, and it showed us like the portions, all other stuff like that. So I always make sure I get like one of each, like the meat, the vegetables, the grains, and so forth. But yeah, then I add my shrimp that I had sauteed. Like I said, all I put on it was some olive oil and some seafood seasoning, and it comes out like that. It is delicious, you guys. And then to top it off, I put on some chili sauce. I usually get this from the ethnic aisles and like ShopRite or Stop and Shop. Those are the grocery stores that's close to me. And I just pour it on top. I'm generous with the amount of seasoning and toppings I put on my stuff because I like the flavor. I like to taste it all while I'm eating it. And plus, I mix it in my rice. So it seems like a lot, but it's really not. And then just to finish it off, I add some black pepper, and I also add a little more seafood seasoning. This is just the one I have, but there's other ones like Old Bay and stuff like that you can put on top. And I just spread it on. Like I said, I always do a generous amount, and voila. Okay, so usually around this time I just did my workout, so it's time for my muscle recovery. and this is like my middle of lunch and dinner snack. So I use this protein shake. It's from TLC. I talked about this in my previous video. It's called Matrix. It's a meal replacement, a protein shake basically, and I use this along with these capsules called Chewy. They're aiding in me, helping me basically to gain weight. I usually use 1 capsule, but it just depends on the day. Sometimes I use 2. I just go by how my day goes, because sometimes I feel like I didn't eat enough or I didn't pack on enough calories, so I'll add 2 if I feel that way. And then I just add some milk. Today I used almond milk, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes I use oat milk, coconut milk. It just depends on the day and how I feel. And I just mix that together, and I take this ball that comes with the cup, knock it in there, so that way I don't have to use a blender. Just put my cap on tight. Make sure you put it on tight and hold that yellow piece too, because I forgot to do that one time and I had milk all over the place. It was a disaster. But this is how it looks. It looks real milky. I don't like mine thick because I don't know, I just don't like it, so I drink it like that. Then we have dinner. I take a pound of salmon. I love salmon. I eat it all the time. I eat it every day if I could. I just love it. And I just take a pound of salmon and I season it with this Himalayan salt. This is literally the only salt that I use. I don't use anything else. And I also use some olive oil to season. It helps juicify the salmon, if you know what I mean. When you first, the salt is the main ingredient that makes it really juicy, but the olive oil adds that extra kick. Then I add some butter because I like the butter flavor in my salmon. I put it on basically the top, middle, and bottom, so it make sure it soaks up all of that butter, so when I eat it, it tastes delicious. And then I just top it off with some lemons on top of the butter, because it just helps to push the butter down. Don't quote me if that's really true. I feel like it is, so I'm gonna say it is. And then I just add some extra lemon juice on top just to pack it in. I usually cut 1 lemon, so the extra that I have left, I just squeeze it on top. And then I take that, put it in the oven, and voila, that's how it looks. I put it in the oven for about 20-25 minutes the most. It depends on the size of the salmon, but no longer than 20 minutes is good. It's going to be juicy, soft, and perfect. You don't need anything else. And then I just add some parsley for decorations. I usually don't ever taste parsley when I eat it, but for some reason I just feel like I need it every single time I make salmon, so I always pour a generous amount on top. And that's how it looks. Then just to top everything off, I like to add like a side salad with some arugula. You can use spinach or spring mix or whatever you like, as long as you get your greens for tonight. You know, I always like to get my fruits or my greens in each meal. And then I just add some pecans. I add some black beans for protein, because you know we got to have our protein in every meal. But yeah, I add the black beans. You can do any beans you like red beans or pinto beans. It's totally up to you. And then I also like to add some mango sauce. I usually put this on like my tacos, but today I was like, this would be really good with my salad, so I added it. And voila, and you just add your salmon, and this is how it looks. Oh, and I also add me some raspberry walnut dressing to my salad, and it is delicious. I tore this up. It was just so good. And this is one of my dinners for the night when I like to gain weight. And lastly, when I feel like it, not all the time, but if I have like a little craving after dinner, maybe like an hour or so later, I eat some chips and some guacamole, because guacamole is a good carb for gaining weight. So there you have it. Those are all the things I eat in a day that also are healthy options and are packed with protein and will help you gain that weight that you need. If you're looking for anything that was in this video, I will list them below. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.